Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Noob to Beginner. No, Noob to Expert tutorial. Well, Beginner, I think we reached the beginner stage already. We're there. We're about there. Yeah, definitely. It's still 1936, it's October, and in 3 weeks we're gonna attack Poland. And they never see it coming. Well, they do. They have aligned their forces everywhere here at the borders. But that will not matter. I hope not. So let's hit play and let's just get right into it. Speed 4, there we go. Alright, so what is Italy doing? Sitting around.
Yeah. Oh, finished national focus.
I'm gonna put this on pause here for a second. One thing I want to show now is because now it's getting important. You can see what the other countries are doing as long as they don't start to hate you too much. So you can click on any territory that is owned by the Soviet Union, and then you get this little foldout in the bottom left. And then you can click on the flag of the Soviet Union to get their diplomacy screen. And then you can see they are currently doing extra research slot as a national focus.
Nice.
And I do have a war goal against them, you can see that as well. I could attack them now if I wanted. I don't have a border with them, but I could attack them right now. Also says it in the top alert box, available war goals, and if I hover over it, it says Soviet Union annex a selected state. And we're just gonna leave that there. If that were to expire, it would have an expiration date. It doesn't. This is a permanent war goal. I can do this in 1945 if I want to, if I haven't by then. So we're just gonna leave it there. Right, well, if that still takes a while, can't do Anschluss just yet. We're working on that heavily. We need the 550,000 manpower, and we are currently at, click on Army, click on Details, 263, so we need to double that, and we're working on that. So I'm gonna do a Reichsautobahn and get some infrastructure done, which means I can build my stuff faster. I'm working on a lot of infrastructure here. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting that up to 8, mostly. And I think I've already excluded those that will get the infrastructure from this focus. I think I've done that. Some already have 8. Yeah, it looks quite good. So if I wanted to build a military factory, if I click on that, it says 80% for the +8, 60% for the +6. Yeah, you want to get that. That just helps. If you have that at 100%, you can build 2 factories in the time you usually would build 1. So that's definitely good to have. What else are we building? What else do we need? Let's have a look at our resources. So click on production, and then it says we have oil, we have rubber, we have all the things. But we also have factories that are not yet working because we don't have them. We have 40 factories, and there are factories assigned in gray that we don't have yet. If I look at those production lines, there's a little bit of oil that's used, a little bit of rubber. So we might need to increase oil and rubber. Now, once we go to war, there is some oil in the Soviet Union, we can get that, but not rubber. For the rubber, we can build the synthetic refinery, +7 oil, +4 rubber with every building. That is something I'm considering, but currently we're just, finishing all of this. We also just need more military factories, and I think we need to do both. So, let's see, where are we? You have selected a new focus? You're good to go?
Yes, I have.
Good, let's just continue this. Why wouldn't we? Do I have troops I can deploy, like right now? That would help with the war effort. 3rd of December, it takes too long. There's a deploy button. Once you reach 20 or 25%, I believe it is. 20%, there it says it actually. You can click deploy, and they will be deployed. They will be green, since you haven't trained them fully, as you can see here. But they will join the front lines, and you can use them. And that's the main thing we're currently going for. Not all of the troops are full strength. What do we need? A lot of things. Support equipment. Oh, and we actually need light tanks. Look at that. Well, we're working on it. Here's the thing. We also need artillery. That's one of those pop-ups of those events you get once you get close to finishing your war goal. And it's one more day, if I remember correctly. Boss. So, justification of conquering Poznan for the German Reich is finished. Huh. I have 2 war goals now. This one, Poland, actually expires on the 25th of December 1936, so we have to be relatively quick here. But there is no reason to wait. They have already aligned their troops on the border. Soviet Union is still working on some stuff that we don't care about. We're waiting for them to do the Great Purge up here. So I am now going to go to war with Poland in October 1936. That's 3 years early. I think that's okay. What do you think?
Yeah, why not?
We should do it, right? Alright,
Yes.
so let's click somewhere on Poland, click on the flag, declare war. Conquer is pre-selected, gives you all of the different things. On declare, loses anti-Comintern Pact signatory. Yeah, whatever. Loses another thing. Yeah, remove national spirit anti-Soviet pact. So we're losing some stuff here. Alright, that's, yeah, I can deal with that. I could call in my allies. I don't have really any allies except for Italy. Once I tick this box, Italy will get a pop-up saying join the war effort, and they can decide if they want to or if they don't want to. I'm not going to do it this time. It doesn't really change anything. Still 5% world tension increase. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're at 20%. Poland is not guaranteed by anybody. You will see it here in the diplomacy list. So we're going to say do this. We declared on Poland. I'm going to tell my generals to go. We go down to speed 3 so we can see stuff. And here we go. And stop. So let's have a look at this. I had a look in Spain already a little bit. So these arrows up here mean that they are attacking into my territory and that I'm actually losing this. They are attacking with 3 divisions, I'm defending with 1. I have a crap ton of defense, so this will probably turn around into green in a little bit. I am attacking, those arrows are green mostly, and defending a little bit on the western flank, that's okay. As soon as we get in here, in the Danzig area, and meet up, we're gonna unify the front line and then we're just gonna start pushing. So I guess... here, if you hover over the stop and go button basically, it says here shift click and then click on the desired order to toggle execution. So hold shift, click this one, and then I want to stop that one. Did that work? No, that didn't work. Because shift click on the stop button doesn't work. I would have to stop them all. Okay, well, no, just go, do your thing, I don't care. Have fun. Let's go. Let's see if those turn green or if they stay red. We will see. They turn green slowly. Let's go speed 4. So stuff actually happens. Now, are you on go crazy? No, you're on go balance. The tanks should be on go crazy. Go. Idiots. Now, they will execute their plan. Okay, let's stop this one more time. I need to redraw the line a little bit here. That is too much. So right click and drag it up here. It's a little bit weird. Sometimes you want to go it until here, but it doesn't work that way. It always counts the province you're going from. And this right here is a little bit of a bigger problem. That borders this and this and this province. So if I drag this down, you see it borders all of them, because it has to basically cover that province you're in. That is okay. I can live with that. So now we're gonna select this army. They are all here. I want this tank. And shift click this tank, and I want you to go in here. And you just come in here and hold that province for me, thank you very much. You two, you attack that, definitely, and go. See what happens. As soon as we have this province, we have linked up. And Danzig will be surrounded, so we hope that that happens. We're gonna use this guy to attack here. Even if he doesn't win, he will prevent these troops from moving somewhere, because they are under attack, so that gives my tank the chance to attack this province without the province being reinforced all the time. That is quite nice. And now we just go in here and kill Danzig. And stop. And now, I'm just gonna right click, delete all orders. I'm gonna set a new, no, this one, a new front line. This covers the whole thing, and tell them to just go, you know, in this general direction. And execute. And as for the tanks, you will just come up here. A relatively small front. and you will do a Spearhead Attack to Warsaw. Now what this does is it will give a very narrow angle of attack. You have to be careful to not make this too long, otherwise the enemy just needs to take one province in your back and you're encircled basically because your line is broken. But this should give us the option to just move to Warsaw. So, let's go. Let's get Poland. Also, now that we are actually at war, we have this lovely "We are at war" button here, up here. And that tells us that's the German-Polish war. We have allies Italy that we could call in. We have 100% war participation. That determines how much points you get in the victory conference afterwards, which I'm going to show you then. We have Poland down here. And Poland is already losing. 22% towards capitulation. Will capitulate when it has 30% or less, so they have 70% national unity. My losses are 14,000, their losses are 50,000. We're doing great. Let's just continue. There's an opportunity for a little encirclement here, which we might do if we get our tanks down here. Let's shorten this front line a little. And we have concentrated industry researched. Perfect. What's next on the list? It's not yet 37. So we do get an ahead of time penalty if we start anything from 37, but it might be an idea to do so before we do something that's rubbish. Now that's 38, that's too far ahead. That's still being worked on, that's all 39 tech, and we don't need any of this down here for now. Tanks are good, no need to do anything here. I'm gonna do the Interwar artillery upgrade, which just gives you 10% more soft attack for regular artillery and support artillery. That's great. We don't have artillery yet, though. We're working on it. Sort of. We captured 2 factories, now that's great. Let's go. Go, go, go. Capture all of Poland. Do your thing. And I think we're actually going to go aggressive on the whole line. Now if you go balanced, they will only attack another province if they are sure that they can win that. If you go, well, not if you go balanced, if you go careful. If you go balanced, when they're fairly certain they can win, they will attack, which might leave them vulnerable to a counter-attack. If you go aggressive, they will just attack. Even if they don't have an attack order, they will just go in there and attack. Problem is, they will burn through their organization and through their equipment way faster, and if the enemy can throw in reinforcements, you might have an issue there where you can't defend yourself because you're out of organization, you just get driven back and overrun. So you don't want to do that too often. So we go back to balance here because it's looking okay. We still have enough equipment. That's one thing you need to check. You need to go logistics on your logistics button quite often when you're at war, because you need to see, are we losing or are we gaining equipment? And we're currently losing artillery. Well, we don't have any. We're not producing any. We're gaining equipment and infantry, motorized support, even light tanks. So this is looking good. Over time we will have more available. We produce more than we are losing, basically. Reichsautobahn is done. Nice. We still can't go for Anschluss. So we're gonna go down this route further. Can we deploy more troops? Yes, we can. Let's deploy them. And the tanks, please. Thank you. Everything looking good? Good. So now we have unassigned divisions. Stop here for a second. They are over here where we deployed them. So you will join the general war effort on that line. And you will join these guys. 7 tank divisions. Nice. Oh, one of them is already seasoned. Plus 50% modifier in combat. I like that. And we have some political power. So let's see that we get our last military high command. Recovery rate is really, really good. Division attrition is also good, especially against Russia, because we will have quite a lot of attrition there. And the rest, yeah, not for Germany. So it's either one of these. What else do we have here? This guy is organization, this guy is attack and defense, that's attack and defense, infantry and armor, so yeah. I guess... oh, let's go logistics. Why not? Either one of them is good. So, Russia, what are you doing now? The Great Purge. Thank you very much. So in 210 days we will be able to attack Russia as soon as that fires. And go. Oh yeah, you can't do space bar in a multiplayer game. And we're pushing them, and we're getting encircled up here. That's not gonna happen. Come here. Attack. You too. Attack. You guys... Well, there is nobody in this province. Well, now there is. Do this. Are we... Well, we don't have Warsaw just yet. Where is everybody? Where are all the tanks? They're coming. Oh yeah, you're not... These tanks are just strategically moving, they're not railroading, so it takes them longer to get there. That's perfect. So you, and you... Hotkey B, come over here. And see, that's way faster. They're just losing the organization while doing that. It's okay. And attack. And that is Warsaw taken. Another victory for the Vaterland. Yeah. We could, from here on out, try to encircle these troops. Let's go S for split, take half of these divisions, and go this way. That is a little bit dangerous, but we're doing it anyway. Show up the front line. Front lines are getting wonky sometimes, that's okay. And encircle it. And stop. So what have we done now? Well, we already had this during the Spanish Civil War. As soon as you encircle enemy troops and they are not connected to their capital anymore, well, we've taken that away anyway, but they have probably selected a new one somewhere, which I can't see now. It should be represented by a star. Ah well, doesn't matter. Oh, it's down here, it's Krakow. So they are not connected to Krakow, they can't get any supplies. They can get a little bit of supplies from the city they're in, but it will not be that much. So let's delete this line. And let's just tell the tanks to go up here. And now I press Alt, or, you know, use the edit mode button. I've said that a couple times. And then I will drag this attack arrow down here, so that they will come through the forest and just clean up all of this. And the rest of the army will probably just get back to here and join the fight. And we can delete the red attack over here. Very nice. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it! How you doing? Any wars I should be aware of?
No.
Yeah? Okay, I have a victory conference.
Yes, I see.
Since it's only me, it's a really short thing. I'm just gonna go in here and say, take all states. I have 535 points, I need 516 to do so. And if I do this, I will increase world tension by 5.9% up to 31. So now, when I have done this, all the democracies, like the UK and France, will be able to guarantee the independence of nations I'm trying to justify on. So we're not gonna go and attack the Netherlands or Belgium just now, because they will guarantee, and as soon as I attack, they will declare war on us as a result. You know, it's historically accurate, it's just, you know, it's the wrong country. Oh, look at that chat, what's going on here? I'm coming back to you in 2 minutes, guys. Don't worry, just keep on posting. Okay, and turn. Poland is mine. Click done, and there you have it. German Reich, strong. Now we're just gonna take all our divisions and put them on this front line. Haha. We're gonna take the tanks and prepare for Russia. Now, attacking Russia is always a thing, especially since we're in winter. This is all plains down here. This is marsh. This is bad. This is forest. This is bad. So we're gonna take the tanks down here, where they actually have a chance. This is the best province to attack, so we're gonna go somewhere here. Yep. And we're gonna tell them to just get us to Kiev. Kiev. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Where is my attack arrow gone? It's probably over here somewhere. Well, that didn't work. Okay, that does work, sort of. Let's keep it like that. Perfect. And these guys, obviously, we will give them an attack order, because without an attack order you can't build a planning bonus. So where do we want to go? Probably to this river. So we start up here and just tell them to do something like this. It's a little bit ambitious, but we're not here for the small fry, you know? I could attack them right now if I wanted, but I'm waiting for the purge to be done. So that's gonna be a little bit... Almost finished with the Westwall. Let's see, can we deploy more troops? Give me all those troops, give me all those tanks. How many troops do we now have in the field? Is it enough? 640,000. Yes, we can do Anschluss once our national focus is done. There you go. Pause for a second. You go away, and yeah, you go away too. Maintenance company, awesome. What else do we need? I think we have the most important ones. Signal company would be nice. We might just get it in time. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And one more, and we're gonna go. Construction first, yes. Alright, I think we're set up to attack the Soviet Union. So now I am going to go Anschluss. And as soon as we get Austria, you actually have access to my territory, which means you can reach the front line and we can have all the fun.
Yay!
Are you looking forward to that?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. I had hoped you would say that, otherwise, you know... There's always the option to just say, you know what?
There's always that option to just say no.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we haven't talked about very much this time, but we did talk about logistics, and it's currently looking pretty bad because I'm force deploying all the armies, so we need 55 days to get our equipment back, and we need way more than that. But we did just get a ton of factories in Poland. 7. That's not that many. But we're getting there. Anschluss will bring us some more. If you look at this, there's 10 out of 25 slots here. There's 8 there. There's 5 there. There's bound to be factories in here that we can put to good use. And there's more stuff we can get going down here, which we will do. Alright. So for those in the stream, you know how that works. Don't go anywhere. We'll continue straight away, and then I'm actually able to read the chat messages. For those watching the video, that's it for this episode. Don't forget to justify a subscriber goal. Blitzkrieg the like button. Follow me on Twitter if you want to catch the next live stream. I'm Scryptar. The guy down here that didn't do anything is Tank. No, it's not. It's Scott.
No, no.
Blame Tank. Hashtag blame Tank. Sounds better than hashtag blame Scott.
Yes. Yes, it does.
You are dismissed. See you soon.